Hi again. In this video I'm going to show you how to add images to a photo gallery in your MODX install. Not all of you will have a photo gallery, so if you don't worry about it. If you want one, give me a call and we'll get it set up for you on your site. As you can see right now, I've got four photos here, that when we click they pop up and we've got a little title, Great Flower. So looks good. So if we want to add photos here, we have to go back to the manager. And this is a little different because usually we're working here in the resources. So we're working basically with all of our pages. Right now on our photo gallery, this is going to be one of those instances where you don't want to go and try to do anything on the gallery because you're going to see that we have some text on there, which is actually a line of code that brings in the sample gallery. That's the one that we're going to be working with. Your gallery will be named something else, but again, you're primarily not going to work in here. You're going to be working in the component to add images to the gallery. So with that being said, don't delete that. Let's close the page. Now, since we're not working here in resources like we normally do, you actually have to go up to the components and gallery. This is where you're going to find your image gallery. Click on it and you'll see the sample gallery is located right here. It is easy to create new galleries, new albums. I can show you how to do that in another video. And we can also talk about how to add that to pages. So, but for this one, let's just talk about getting images to our gallery. So let's go ahead and click on the gallery. And it's going to bring up, you'll see all the images that are currently already on the site. It gives us the option here to upload the one item, multiple uploads, do a batch upload, or a zip upload. Typically, most of my clients are going to add one photo at a time, or maybe if you've come back from an event or you have a bunch of photos, you'll do the multi-upload. The other two will work fine, but let's stick with these right now. So I can see that I have these photos. Let's go ahead and do a multi-upload. It's going to bring up the page here, and we can also put in tags if we want. That just helps again for searching and those type of things. So we'll put flowers and click Upload Files. This is going to allow us to go and look for the images here on the computer. I already have the flowers open here, so we have that. Not sure which ones of these I used. Probably the first four, that one. These. So let's go ahead and select these 4 images since we already have the other 4 already up there, and we'll go ahead and hit choose. And you'll see they're going to start uploading very quick, and we can hit done. Now we have new images in our gallery. We're all set. You'll also notice here that the title on these is different than these. This is actually showing the name of the file. If I double click on this, or actually right click and hit update item, I can actually change the title. So we can call this, pretty flower, or a pretty yellow flower, and go ahead and hit save. Okay. So you can title them and give them a description as well. Now you can see it picks up the pretty yellow flower there. Make sure before you leave here, you go up and hit save to make sure that these images are, saved to the actual gallery. Now, go out to the front of the site. I want to show you something. Go ahead and hit refresh. And I'm only still seeing the 4 images. This is something that's important to know, and if I failed to tell you this when we got together, what you have to do to make sure that all of the images show up is you have to clear the cache. Basically, you go to Site and Clear Cache. This is going to clear out everything so it will allow you to see the new photos. Click OK. And now when we go out here and hit refresh, cross our fingers, and hopefully they'll all show up. There we go. So it's a little extra step. You just have to clear the cache because it's basically your browser is remembering what was there. If you hit the clear cache, it's going to delete everything out of there and then reload them from scratch. So there they are. The new images are in place. You can click on them and see that's a nice little one. Got one here that's a little bigger. Again, it's very important when you're doing image galleries online to make sure that your images are scaled down before you upload them. Now these are a little small. That one's a little bigger. You can certainly, have different sizes, but it's very important to keep them kind of small. This one's getting cropped on my screen, which is a decent sized screen. So, try to keep them to a reasonable size. This one's a little bit small, but usually I say between 700 pixels wide, 700 deep. That's about as wide and as tall as you'd want to take them, maybe a little bit more, but most people you want them to be able to pop open and have them work well on an iPad, have them work well on their computer or on a laptop. So that's how you add images to your photo gallery, and see you next video. Thanks.